Hey foodies, thanks for watching. It is a scorcher today here, and I need to make some lunch, and nothing's better than making something right from the garden. And I've got a patch of rhubarb here, and I'm gonna grab some rhubarb, and we're gonna go in the kitchen, and we're gonna make a wonderful rhubarb citrus salad. See you in a minute. So here's the rhubarb. I've washed it and cleaned it, and I've taken the leaves off. You don't want to eat the leaves at all. And I picked a few green onions as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this up into small pieces. Get rid of that. And you can probably see it's close to like a 1/4 inch or half a centimeter in size. There we go. And I'm going to put this into a bowl, and with that I'm going to mix my honey. There we go, a little bit of honey there, and that's going to help sweeten up the rhubarb. And if you want to use maple syrup, by all means you can go ahead and use maple syrup. And then I've got a white balsamic vinegar. You can use white wine vinegar if you have that. And we're going to mix that together. And I'm just going to let this sit once I've mixed it all up. So this is going to help sweeten the rhubarb and bring out the flavors, soften it up a little bit. Get that off the spatula. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. Now I want to clean an orange. So I'm going to cut the end off of both sides of the orange. And then I'm going to cut away the peel. You need a really sharp knife for this. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's a little bit on this side. Now we're going to grab a bowl, and I'm going to segment the orange. And segmenting, you can see the little white lines where the orange is segmented, and I'm going to cut on either side of that segment. And I'm going to drop that right in to the bowl. And this makes it really easy to eat. Oh, and that orange smells so good. Okay, and now I'm going to squeeze the rest of that orange. And we've got lots of juice in there now, which is wonderful. And we're going to start putting everything together. I'm going to peel 2 clementines. And I'm going to segment these up. I'm not worried about cutting these up into little pieces because there's so little anyway. And I'm going to put in my spinach. And I've got some arugula here, fresh picked again. And I'm going to cut that up just a little bit, like that, so it mixes in nicely. Some pea sprouts that I got from my local CSA. And I've got some pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. If you want to toast them or roast them, by all means, you can toast and roast them. If you want to use sliced or slivered almonds, that's perfectly good. And then I'm going to crumble up some feta. And I'm going to leave that second wedge of feta for topping the whole thing. So I'm going to set that aside. And I'm going to go back to my rhubarb. And it's softening up quite nicely. It's only been a couple minutes. I'm going to add my olive oil to that. That helps thin out the acidity from the vinegar. Okay, that's nicely mixed. Okay, and lastly, I'm going to cut up some green onion. And I'm going to take about half of my green onion sprinkle that, and I'm going to put that as a garnish at the top as well. So now we're going to start putting it all together. I'm going to pour the rhubarb and the dressing all into the bowl. Oh, it smells so good. I'm going to add some salt. And a generous amount of pepper. And now we're going to mix it. So I've mixed that. I'm going to grab a couple plates and we're going to start to plate this. You might be thinking, oh, but all the good stuff went to the bottom of the bowl. That's been planned for, because now we grab the lettuce at the top and the greens. And then what we've got left is all that good stuff that shows up at the top. Oh, that smells so good. A little garnish of green onion, just to finish it off. And we'll crumble that feta cheese on top. And that looks good enough to eat. And in fact, I'm going to take a nice big bite and see what it's like. I want to make sure I get a little bit of everything, like the rhubarb, the cheese, and a little bit of citrus. There's a little bit of sourness or tang from the rhubarb. You got the sweetness from the citrus and the honey. You got that crunch from the seeds and the lettuce. It's really good. I'm really liking this. This is my lunch today. I wonder, what are you gonna have for lunch? Thanks for watching.